Live from the American Music Awards on the red carpet, it's Miguel and Holly with Sabrina Carpenter.
Hello.
How are
Guys,
you?
I keep slowly shifting this way. I'm not joking. By the end of the interview, I'm gonna be like over.
It is okay.
Facing the wall.
Facing the wall.
Yes.
Do you see it slowly?
It
It is.
I know.
It's bringing
I'm
you
not
towards
doing
us.
anything
It's the
right now.
energy.
Put a foot down.
Here we go.
There.
Here we
I need
go.
to
Okay,
stabilize
so
myself.
We're good now.
All right, we good.
Okay.
Now, Sabrina, everyone was talking about your appearance on James Corden when you very
Oh.
dramatically put up there, when your album is coming out. Who came up with that?
It was a group effort. I kind of wanted to reveal the picture. I wanted to reveal a portion of things.
Yes.
And then my sister was like, "Why don't you spray paint the date?" And I was like, "Okay." And then we were already making a mess with the paint. So I was like, might as well just turn it into a full-on little art gallery session. And I'm really excited. I think as a performer, when you sing a song 1,000 times, you want to bring it to life in a new way each time. And I think that was a really, I love James. I love him so much. And so I wanted it to be special, and I wanted it to be a little bit of a different way that people had seen the song before.
That's so interesting. So when you say that you try to find different ways, as you're touring and you're thinking about, how you want to create it, how do you take what you're writing about and then try to visualize what that's going to look like on stage? What's that process like?
It's a great question, because I think it comes when there's not a lot of time. So then you're in a rush and you're making all these decisions, and then you kind of force yourself to have to be creative and go, what about this? Let's try this and see if this works. And then you're caught there where that performance, everything happened live for the first time. So nothing dropped, no paint was until I really saw it live. So it really was live performance art, and I think that was, I just want to do things that scare me and make me uncomfortable, because that's the only way I'll grow and learn.
It's true.
Yeah.
But how do you handle if things go a little off? If things are a little
It's
wonky?
funny, the fans make a meme out of it. You live your life, you get up the next morning and you do better next time. It's part of it being live, and it's part of it, knowing that things are live and that things can really happen like that. Because I think now we have this amazingly beautiful, edited, filtered world.
Exactly.
That's why people go to shows still, because they get that chance to see people in all of their real glory.
Yes, authentic.
Yeah.
I love that. So is that, because I love what you talked about, living out of your comfort zone and sort of doing things that make you afraid.
Well, you're not growing unless you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's that next thing for you, as, your career is taking off?
Yeah.
What is that next thing that you're like, I can see me doing this in 5 years, because that
Wow.
really sort of freaks me out a little bit.
I think there's a lot of different things. I think, in the nearby future, it's releasing a new project that I've been working on for a long time, and that can scare people, because if it's different than anything you've done before, you wonder what's going to happen. I think that different films that I am super passionate about. I'm a part of one right now that's coming out called The Hate You Give.
Yes.
Coming out October 19th, and that was a project that I wasn't scared to be a part of. I really wanted to be a part of, but it was definitely a role that I was nervous to take on in the first place. And there's going to be so many things that come by, and I'm going to be like, should I do this? Our life is constantly about the what ifs and making decisions, and how those decisions affect our lives. So it's going to be a lot of that for the next 5 years.
What was the, main motivator that you wanted to be in this movie for? Because I'm looking at the movie and looking at all the details about it. It's intense.
Yeah, but I go it's so rare that those things come along, that you get to do what you love at the same time as you're helping a lot of people, and hopefully helping a lot of people open their minds a bit more and be a little bit more tender and empathetic and kinder to one another. It's awesome. We can do that through music as well. But I think that I was waiting for a project that I really could be a part of in film, to be able to convey that message. And of course, I play a character that has to be a part of the film in order to understand the message, and not one that I really resonated with as a person. But I think that's what pushed me a little out of my comfort zone, which was good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sabrina, I love you.
I
You're
love
so
you so
awesome. I
much.
love your energy. That
Thank
is so
you.
great.
You smell great, so I want to stay around you as long as I can.
Right.
Just grab that scent.
Well, Sabrina Carpenter, thanks so much
Thank
for joining
you so
us.
much.
We appreciate it.
Hope you guys have fun today.
Oh, absolutely.